keep going. I'm close. Okay. Hey there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host, Douglas Lyle. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. And 3, if you're playing on Twitch, due to the delay, drop your answer in the chat around 10, 15 seconds left, whatever. That lines up with us live, but doesn't tell everyone what the answer is if they are also playing on. Anyway, tonight there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points. Quick story question, for that matter. For a total of 40 points, maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin, guys. Question 1. Within 1 year, when was the movie Con Air released? 45 seconds. Julian, just you tonight? No Cyrus, no Jasper? Okay, cool. Well, you're the best of all of them, so we'd rather have you. Yes, QVC, I've been following along the Hikaru Eric Hansen stuff's the absolute best. I'm so glad that I have somebody on chat that's following the drama. Hikaru's what do they call that? DMCA striking or whatever? I don't even know if that's what it is. All right, let's see your answers, guys. We got 95, 98, 94, 98. Guys, it was 97. So if you had 96 to 98, give yourself a point. Good question. Good question to start things off. Yeah, we had 95, 99, 2012, 98. Hey, Tara. Tara, for the first time ever, you start off with a point. You're tied for the lead. Question 2. With which Greek philosopher would you associate the phrase, I know that I know nothing? 45 seconds. With which Greek philosopher would you associate the phrase, I know that I know nothing? God's honest, T-girl, Hikaru would lose in the boxing ring way faster than Mayweather on the chessboard. But it would be close in bullet. But also no. Yeah, he didn't take a punch from a professional boxer ever, though. Three, two, 1, 0. Twitch is on it. Yeah, it is Socrates. We were looking for Socrates. Question 3. Skittle there, Sid and Gina? Okay. I was just going to say hi because I always forget to say hi to her. She's always off screen. Question 3. During the Mongolian invasions of Japan, what were the Mongol boats mostly stopped by? Is that... Hold on. Is that how I wanted to... What natural occurrence, we'll say that, were the Mongol boats mostly stopped by? It wasn't like the Coast Guard. During the Mongolian invasions of Japan, what were the Mongol boats mostly stopped by? Who wants a half point to read the next question, but also another half point to say their answer to the next question? They have to volunteer now to answer it. Okay, let's see your answers. Storm, I'm going to give you. We're looking for typhoon. Typhoon, hurricane. Hurricane is by location. Typhoon. But storm, I think, is very fair. Customs. Yeah. They were stopped by customs. The customs of the Japanese people. All right, Pud, ready? So you're gonna, for a half point, you read this one, and then you have to do an impression for this, for the answer, for another half point. you're going to wait for the answer to do your answer impression. Go ahead. "45 seconds on the clock. What's the names of what are the names of Batman's parents?" I need an impression of Batman saying, "Yeah, George, that's a good point. I don't know why I would ever doubt you. If it's in a video game, it's true." I can't believe you guys just gave a free point to Pud. Pud's playing from behind right now, and you gave a full free point for him to read the question. Someone should have had their hand up sooner. Dracula and Mrs. Dracula. Well done, QVC. All right, let's see it. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. Well done. All right, good, good. Yep, we were looking for Thomas and Martha. Martha! Martha! Why'd you say the name Martha? Question 5. Who wrote the novel Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Kathy and Mark. Just the Waynes. Kathy and Mark Wayne. Hey, you boys need some iced tea? I made sun tea yesterday. That's all I've done this week. That's my impression of people named Kathy and Mark. The next question, I'm adding the word originally to. Let's see it. Nicolas Cage. Sure. Hunter S. Thompson is more accurate. Hunter S. Thompson. Also, Johnny Depp. Question 6. Which movie originally contained the quote, "Say hello to my little friend"? Oh, some people maybe not knowing. Julian? Okay. It's funny how that's such a classic line, but just it escapes some people. Which movie contains the quote, "Say hello to my little friend"? Originally. Obviously, there have been many recreations of this. Ah, that's right. No, I'm more saying that a lot of people have recreated it since then. Let's see it. Uh-huh. 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 Ooh, Drama Turtle, The Godfather. Not your week. I'm doing a lot of movie stuff this week. We are looking for Scarface. Also for T-Girl, Debbie Does Dallas. Nice. I would have thought Big Friend. It's Tony Montana. Question 7. What number does the Roman numeral D stand for? There you go, Drama Turtle. Some good old-fashioned nerd knowledge. Get you back on the board. What number does the Roman numeral D stand for? Unless you know the answer, it's probably bigger than the number you're thinking. Probably. I'm just guessing. Who wants to read the next question for half point? Nobody's going to volunteer. Chris? Was that you saying maybe or yes? Yes? Okay. Thank you. 210. What do we got? $1 million. We've got 1,100, a million, and 500. We were looking for 500. All right, Chris, you're up. True or false? In Archie comics, Veronica is friends with Betty because she's rich. I mean, who would be friends with someone because they're rich? Yeah. George, I've been rocking this. It gets more and more 80s video gamey, or 80s like synth, but then also 90s video gamey. T-Girl, just when I thought you couldn't do anything more terrible, you say that and totally redeem yourself, buddy. Two, 1, 0. We've got false. We've got true. We've got false. We've got false. I love you, Julian. I really do. There's no way in that universe where everyone's so nice to each other, except for like the murderers and stuff. Question 9. Who in Greek mythology, first name's fine. Who in Greek mythology, in Greek mythology, what a terrible question. Who led the Argonauts in search of the Golden Fleece? 45 seconds. What do you... Oh, did I not show the answer? It was false. But I'll put it on the screen and then I'm gonna come back. There, false, see? And now we're back to... Six seconds. 2-1-0. What do we got? Yep. And as Andrew made very clear, Jason, not the Crystal Lake slasher guy, the other Jason, is correct. I spent a summer at Camp Crystal Lake, never died. That's a really good point. That, from now on, that's how I will refer to Jason and any other person named Jason. Question 10. True or false, Michael Jackson had a pet elephant named Crusher? Oh, man. Guys, this is such a good question. True or false, Michael Jackson had a pet elephant named Crusher? Yes, Tall Pumps. I agree with you. Also, let's get your points tallied, guys. Seven seconds. We can do it. I believe in Julian because I think he puts more thought into a 50-50 toss-up every single time than anyone else. Let's see him. Probably is so good. It is, in fact, false. Does anybody know what his animal named Crusher was? It was a python. Yep, he had a python. Okay, everybody, welcome back. It's round 2 time. That's how I typically get into my rounds. Question 1. What longtime radio personality got a job at WNBC in 1982? 45 seconds on the clock. What longtime radio personality got a job at WNBC in 1982? And also, for a half point, after this is over, does anybody want to do an impression of this person saying WNBC? No? Okay. Okay. Bud's just gonna pull away from it. He's just raising his hand for shit. Fucking Sid. Sid wins 2 weeks ago, tries to live on it an extra week, comes back, he's close to the top. Anybody want to read a question for a half point for the next? Who hasn't read yet? All right. Let's see him. It is Howard Stern. Go ahead, Pud. That's right. WNBC. Sid, you want a half point to read the question? Julian? You guys are all garbage. Question 2. Oh, go ahead, Chris. I'll give you another half point. That's right. Thank you very much. Give yourself a half point, Chris. Other than 2015's The Martian, in what movie did Matt Damon play an astronaut stranded on a planet? It's a good read. It's a good read. You read it. It's a good read. Don't criticize yourself. Let me criticize you. I am critical enough. What? Sid, what'd you say? after Chris's read? Oof. I mean, anybody could have done that. Two 1-0. Red Planet. No. Interstellar is correct. Is he in Red Planet? I don't know. I don't think. I'm assuming no, but I don't know his filmography so well. I can't think of everyone who's in Red Planet. But The Martian Part 2. This time it's personal. Question 3. Joseph Smith was the founder of what religion? I should give a half point to Pud for getting this, knowing that he knows the answer so for surely. So it's almost unfair. Everyone else should get a full point. It's like asking a question about fucking Switzerland with Julian on. Actually, it's pronounced burn. Fucking asshole. No reason for those shots fired. No reason at all. Just. I watched Searching for Bobby Fischer 3 days ago. Let's see it. I've seen it a million times, but I watched it again. Ooh, Latter-day Saints. Yes, Mormonism is fine. But yes, Latter-day Saints is also obviously correct. Nice! Up top. Moronism. Let's all high five. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Roasted religion I smell? Nailed it. Question 4. Which famous world leader is famed for the possibly saying, "Let them eat cake"? Is famed for possibly saying, "Let them eat cake." Oh, that's the wrong. Let's instead hit the right button. 45 seconds of the clock. When Ben Kingsley says Bobby Fischer's heir apparent is not in this room. He's in bed in your apartment or something like that, or in your house, sleeping in his bed or something. Such a great moment. Anyway, that's Searching for Bobby Fischer. You're way better than I was at your age. Thanks. Yeah, I don't think anyone's really in danger of being surpassed by you, so. Who was one behind Pud before Pud got all the bonuses? And you won't read a fucking question. Let's see it. And go ahead and, how do we say it? No, it's actually pronounced Napoleon Bonaparte. Marie Antoinette. Cake. So, like Mike Pence, except not Mike Pence. So, whoever the opposite of Mike Pence is. No, it's Marie Antoinette. is the answer. But I don't even remember what you wrote now, Chris. What'd you write? Pope Francis. That's good. Yeah. I feel like a pope could have said it. True or false? King Henry V died in his 30s. True or false? Henry V died in his 30s. Where are the chess questions? Okay. Chess questions. What's a good... Who's leading for a half point on Twitch? Who's leading the candidates tournament right now? It is not QVC, who he's not even in the candidates, in fact. Let's see it. We've got true, true, false, false. It's as if you've gone out of your way to get all of them wrong. It is true. 35. My guy was 35. Well, you can't be Magnus. The candidates is to see who plays the world champion. So Magnus isn't in it. He's waiting to find out who's going to play him. Question 6. According to what continent's folklore does one... According to one does transform... I don't know how I... According to what continent's folklore, one transforms into a Wendigo by participating in cannibalism? What continent's folklore? One transforms into a Wendigo by participating in cannibalism. 45 seconds. The answer is MVL is winning the candidates tournament right now. QVC, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, which is why he hasn't been showing up very well in other tournaments, because he doesn't want to give anything away with what he's doing in candidates. But here's a secret. It's gonna just be the Najdorf, because that's all he plays. From what country are the Wendigo? Continent. Let's see him. We got Europe. We got Africa. We got North America. Julian, before I say what it is, no, there are 7 continents. You couldn't write one of them down? What? North or south? North America! It's the Algonquins. The Algonquins was what I was trying to get you to say. 2 people said Australia. I would believe that if it was. But no, North America is correct. Question 7. In which 1955 film does Frank Sinatra play Nathan Detroit? 45 seconds. I assume Drama Turtle's all over this one. Yeah, that's what I thought. When I write a question of this nature, my first thought is, well, if she's playing, she's gonna get it. Hey, Skittle, I love and adore you. Welcome. Soon. Yeah, 2 weeks from yesterday. Three, two, one. What do we got, guys? What do you think? Wow, a lot of people got it. Now, the funny thing is, he plays Danny Ocean in Ocean's 11, but he plays in Guys and Dolls the character I said, whose name Nathan Detroit. I couldn't think of it. Good old reliable Nathan. T-girl, you get it. Question 8. What day of the year was the NSA established in the US? You got a 1 in 365. What day of the year was the NSA established in the US? I tell you what, closest will get an extra point if you guess what year. Closest on the Zoom call gets a point. Closest in Twitch gets a point for year as well. Luck be a lady tonight. What do we got? January 1st, 1957, January 1st, 1970, January 1st, 4th of July, 1948, July 4th, 1976, January 1st, 1935, a point for July 4th, and a point for Pud guessing 1948 because it was 1952. 1957, January 1st, Drama Turtle, you're going to get a point for 1957. Question 9. By what name is Carlos Estevez better known? By what name is Carlos Estevez better known? Oh, wow. I have similar questions, 2 in a row. Julian, you want a half point to read the next question? You suck. You've become my mortal enemy because you won't just... It's a really easy question to read. I'm not going to make you look dumb. It's like 5 words and they're all simple. You suck. All right, let's see him. Carlos Santana. Charlie Sheen said very written, super fun, and then Charlie Sheen, correct. Emilio Estevez, no, it is Charlie Sheen. His brother is Carlos Estevez. And question 10 in Julian's voice. Within an inch, how tall is Tom Cruise? Within an inch, how tall is Tom Cruise? The actor. Just in case. The famous act. Like probably the most, I'm guessing the most famous Tom Cruise on the planet. Julian, how was your time with Cyrus? How long was he here? Nice. Did you have a good time? Good. Oh, good. Well, that's something to do. I mean, what else are you going to do? Let's see, everybody. What do we got? We got 5'7", 5'6", 5'10", 5'8", 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". Guys, it was 5'7". If you said 5'6" to 5'8", give yourself a point.
Disney princesses, things you can stick up your ass that are nutritious, and Black history.
Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin.
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 I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, and I'm not wearing pants.
As of August 2019, what is the top grossing film to hold an MPAA rating of G?
It's gonna be a nice, quiet, intimate show.
She murders deaf children right after they get cochlear implants.
Don't ever forget I can kill people I think about.
We make up for it by being less creepy than Drew Carey.
Shit's going down on Twitch.
It's like 4 dementia movies. I wanted to watch them, but I forgot. Remember movies in theaters when they made money? That was the thing.
I'll make love to you.
Am I supposed to wait?
Saturday night and you're on Twitch during a pandemic. If you're not drinking, you're doing it wrong.
It's a cat toy on a reusable straw.
Fuck with that algorithm.
This is Doug's tie, by the way.
You almost don't need a gunshot to die.
Doug, you think we'll get a lawsuit out of this one?
I don't care.
Don't fuck this up, McNelly.
If you guys were just fucking dumb, I'd be better at this as a host.
It was Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. That came out in 2019. When was that?
I had a very funny joke. Oh, by the way, if anybody would like to support my Venmo's on the screen, I'm not going to beg you. I hope you have a wonderful time, whether you give me money or not. Let's go into Wayla! Hey, Casey, welcome from Apartment Life World. Did you leave for, like, or do you have a score for round 2? Okay. Surely that doesn't make me want to talk about it more. Total. Great. So you're doing better than normal. All right, let's get into Wayla. Wayla is, what are you looking at? That's the visual portion. And that, yeah, right. T-Girl, that's terrible and hilarious. All right. This first question is, anyway, you're going to be asked, what are you looking at? Or a question about what you're looking at. This is for 2 points. For 1 point, who is in that costume? And for the second point, what is that character's name? Guys, look at this! We've got 2 people joining from set. Hey, Julia. Oh, I hit 3 minutes, not 45 seconds. All right, sorry, guys. Well, at like 20 seconds, we'll go to the next one. I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask her. I don't know the answer to that. Julia, everyone wants to know what set. Oh, is that the WB tower? All right, everybody show your answers so we can talk to Julia more about her show. QVC with definitely a good answer. That is Howard Stern, and it is Fartman. Correct. Howard Stern playing Fartman. Mick Jagger, the Flying Man. That was a good try. That seems very Mick Jagger. 2 Howard Stern questions tonight. All right, guys, be prepared for just the absolute worst thing ever. These are the flags for Romania and Chad. Which one is Chad? "45 seconds on the clock. These are the flags for Romania and Chad. Which one is Chad? You go just write top or bottom, I guess. Or we'll say you can write 1 or 2 or top or bottom. Three, two, one, let's see it. The top is in fact Chad, guys. Good job. The next one. These are the flags for Indonesia and Monaco. Which one's Monaco? 45 seconds on the clock. Good job, Julia. I think you got the first one right. Yep. Casey's so close to winning tonight, too. So... Indonesia and Monaco. Which one is Monaco? George, I'm really liking these answers. Three, two, one, zero. What do we got? Monaco is, in fact, on the bottom. And if you ask George, power bottom, which is fun. These flags are Ivory Coast and Ireland. Which one is Ivory Coast? "45 seconds on the clock." Are we all having fun with this? Is this fun for anyone? Well, I hope you're ready for 5 more of these. Ivory Coast. One of them's Ireland. One of them is Ivory Coast. I was going to do this on Saturday as like a test thing, but I thought if this goes over really well, I'm giving it to the Friday crowd. And it didn't. So instead, I'm losing regulars from my Friday competition. Three, two, one. What do we got? We've got Ivory Coast is on the bottom. Ivory Coast is the bottom. This is Australia and New Zealand. Which one's New Zealand? 45 seconds. Never gonna hear you up. Never gonna hit, never gonna hit. Keep going, George. Every time you write one of those lyrics, I'll give you 1/3 of a point. Ten seconds. Which one is New Zealand? Let's see him. We've got top, top, bottom, top. It is top. New Zealand is on the top. You guys are learning so much. This is the Netherlands and Luxembourg. Which one is Luxembourg? Bye, Julia. Wow, look, does anybody else feel like it went from 4 in the afternoon to midnight during that 5 minutes she was on? The sun went down. Oh, 45 seconds. Sorry, guys. I know you want more time to think about this one. Luxembourg and Netherlands. Which one is Luxembourg? I've never had more fun and known also how little fun everybody was having. Nobody's having fun playing this. In fact, I think everyone's just completely left the Twitch chat. Let's see. Seth, that's a solid question. How do we reverse Venmo? Yeah, it's the top one. This is Luxembourg. Is the right one. Now I see what you're doing. This is Norway and Iceland. Which one's Iceland? Ah, 45 seconds. Sorry. I would think all of my chess people who play on chess.com, T-Girl, would be really good at this. Norway and Iceland. Which one's Iceland? I think this one's more known. I think people know this one more. I felt like you should have gotten Ireland and Ivory Coast, and I feel like you should get this one. The other ones were obviously a bit of a hot mess, but... We're talking about flags for the story, so I'm doing the flag thing. Let's see it. Everybody got it. Bottom. Iceland is the one with all the fucking ice. looking color. This is Senegal and Mali. Which one's Senegal? Seth, I frankly don't care. If you think it's a challengeable one, then you get it. If you challenge, you win the challenge. Those are the rules of Trivia Ronin. Never underestimate my desire to not argue with you. Yep, Seth, T-Girl, give yourself a point. Good job. You earned it. Senegal and Mali. Which one's Senegal? Let's see him. Senegal's got that star. Who wrote top? Everyone wrote top. No separation on the last two. Oh, I don't remember. Give me 1 second. I don't remember which ones these are. This is... Oh, that's why. Okay. So this is Slovenia, Russia, and Slovakia. Which one is Slovenia? Slovenia, Russia, and Slovakia. Which one is Slovenia? 45 seconds. These are 3 flags, if you didn't see. I think I have, what, one more? Yeah. Slovenia, Russia, and Slovakia. Solid bit. Good job. QVC, I'll give you a full point for that joke. Let's see him. Slovenia's at the top. We're looking at Slovakia at the bottom, but you all knew that Russia was in the middle, and part of me was proud of you for that. And then the last one, actually, before I want to make sure I know which ones these are. I think I do. I just want to not give it away in how I ask. Yep. And the last one, we've got Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador. Which one is Ecuador? You know what, Chris, for you can write which one's Colombia, and I'll give you the point. Yes, for you, I meant to ask which one's Colombia. Ecuador, correct. You know, this, before you get all critical, this was not an easy thing for me to put together for you guys, being all shitty. All right, let's see him. Two people put the middle, and they got it right. It was the middle. Okay. All right, guys, so we're talking about Marcus Garvey, and I'll be honest, had I known more about Marcus Garvey, maybe the story wouldn't be about Marcus. But in my mind, if you'd have said, who is Marcus Garvey, I would have said he was probably a lawyer or a writer, and he was like Malcolm X before Malcolm X. That would have been as much knowledge as I might have had. So I started reading up on him this week. So in 1887, he's born. As a 14-year-old, he becomes a printer's apprentice. Then at 25, he also becomes a union leader at 14, which is kind of interesting. He's an immigrant. He's not from America. I would have thought for sure he was from America. At 25, he goes to England, and he becomes a writer. He works for a Pan-African newspaper. This is where he learns about Ethiopia. Okay, so this is what happened in Ethiopia that he learned. And maybe you don't know how Ethiopia got their independence. But in the 1860s, Italy bought some land on the Red Sea, a port on the Red Sea. And they, over 20 years, grew, slowly landlocking Ethiopia from the Red Sea. And Ethiopia was kind of pissed because they wanted to get to the water, and they were going through Italy, and Italy had a strong military presence. And Italy, and there were like these skirmishes between Italy and Ethiopia. Finally, in 1896, 1889 rather, the emperor of Ethiopia dies, and Menelik comes in, and Menelik signs a peace treaty with Italy, except Italy, like the sons of bitches they are, writes 2 languages of the peace treaty. One of them, in Ethiopian, says that you're going to remain Ethiopia. The one in Italian says that you're a colony of Italy. And that wouldn't be a big problem, except Ethiopia then goes, okay, cool, so we're Ethiopia and we're going to do whatever we want. They start reaching out to other countries for foreign relations, to start creating relationships with other countries. And they talk to Russia, and Russia's like, oh, you're Christian? We're Christian. You want guns? We have guns. And Italy doesn't like this at all. So Italy considers this breaking the treaty between them, and they send people into these natives who can't possibly defend themselves, Ethiopia. And Ethiopia hates that. And Menelik says, listen, if you're coming at us, we're coming back at you. I got 200,000 people you don't know about ready to be this army. So Ethiopia, over the next year, 2-3 years at most, but it's like year or two basically where the main fighting happens, they push Italy back to that port on the Red Sea. And Italy says, okay, look, we're done fighting. Congrats to you. What do you need from us? And they just said, recognize us as a country. So Italy has to say, you're not an Italian colony. You are Ethiopia. We recognize you are your own country. Ethiopia then designs a flag, and the flag is, green, gold, red. And the green and the gold, I mean, you can kind of guess what it stands for. The land, the sunshine, the blood, you know, it's classic stuff in a flag standpoint. They become the heroes of African countries. African countries everywhere go, when we become countries, we're gonna pay homage to Ethiopia by putting those colors in our flags. That's why when you look at other African flags, they have those colors. Back to Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey hears all about this stuff, and he goes back to his country, and he starts the UNIA, the United Negro Improvement Association. And they design another flag, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Marcus Garvey goes on, he goes to America, he starts an all-black newspaper, he elects himself the president of Africa and doesn't tell the Africans. He joins forces with a Mississippi senator who's like a prominent leader of the KKK. Both of them want all of the black people out of America and to go back to Africa, but for very different reasons. He had a very interesting life, but I'm not here to talk about all of that. He dies in 1940. He made some bad business decisions, and he ended up not making the same kind of change that he wanted to, but basically he instilled in a whole generation of black people that pride in the color of our skin and lifting ourselves up, but also remembering where we came from. Okay. The UNIA designs a flag, and they call it the Pan-African flag. And it is, green, black, red, I believe. And it is the Pan-African flag. And a lot of countries after that flag gets designed start using those colors, like Kenya, and they start using those colors as when they become a sovereign state for designing their flag. Then some countries say, look, it's 5 colors total between the two. We're going to pick and choose which ones we like. And then you get flags like South Africa, who end up making basically all the colors and these interesting designs, yada, yada, yada. Basically, every African flag comes from those 2 flags. But very rarely, a country outside of Africa decides that they really appreciate the message of those 2 flags, and they're going to use those colors when they become an independent nation. One of which used 3 of the colors, picking and choosing from the 2. Used 3 of the 5 colors, and it happens to be the home country of Marcus Garvey. With 45 seconds on the clock, what country did Marcus Garvey come from that used 3 of the, was born in, that used 3 of the 5 colors from those 2 flags to create their flag in 1962. 45 seconds on the clock. Who thinks they got it in the Zoom? Maybe Julian? It's not an African, I don't know if I made that clear. It's not an African country that uses those colors. 3, 2, 1. Let's see them. Yep. Yeah. Nope. It is Jamaica. So with a score of like 1,000 or so, Pud is our winner. You had 29 or something? 27? Now 37. With a total of 37 points, big round of applause for Pud. And it looks like Drama Turtle ended up taking the win unless T-Girl made some huge comeback. Drama Turtle took the win on the Twitch chat, so a big round of applause for Drama Turtle, I think with a score of 28. I can't imagine anybody beat that, but if they did, please let me know. And guys, that was episode 111, so thank you so much. And I don't know if for anyone who wasn't here last week was our 1-year anniversary of my cousin Gina asking me to do a Friday trivia. Last Saturday was the 1-year anniversary of that night. So we've been doing this Zoom trivia for over a year now. Congratulations, and thank you guys so much for taking a part. That is going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. Doesn't make it any less true for all of us here at Trivia Ronin. I'm Douglas Larlam, saying don't be shitty, and please, I hope to God you learned something. And thank you very much, QVC. Happy anniversary to you too for something. All right. Bye.